Hello everyone, I'm here at the Canyon with the band Riverdogs. I'm so excited because I never had the chance to see them before. And it's Rob, Nick, Mark is coming, and Babe. You were,
I just flew in, my arms are tired. So.
How are you doing, guys?
Very good.
Great. How are you?
Good. So, I would like to know how was the first moment you got together again with Babe? Because I know you were playing for a while together, right? How was the experience to start playing again?
It was shit. It was like the worst day of my life. And then we wrote a song called Best Day of My Life to cover up for the fact that it was so shit.
Nobody knew.
No, it was great. We work very easily together. It's very effortless in this band to write songs and just hang out and eat burritos and
Yes, Mexican every night.
and play a show every 13 years. You know, it's casual.
Now, playing the songs is another story. We find that very difficult.
Writing them, not so hard.
Yeah.
Playing them, yeah.
Well, it's a different thing. It's a different mindset, you know, to perform in front of an audience. To write songs and record them, you create them and then you move on, you know. But to perform the songs takes a lot of thought, and we live all over different places. So and we don't have a budget to get together, so we have very little rehearsal, very little time. So it to do one gig like this is a lot of mental effort, a lot of memory, and we're getting old, so our memory's not so good.
You have that many band songs that you have to know.
Yeah.
Already.
I want to play Last in Line songs and Def Leppard songs.
Right, and you're just about to go in and
Riverdogs,
record again, so
We go into a Holy Diver and then stop and then go into something else. So
Nick keeps wanting to play country music because he mixes country records in Nashville. You know, a little bit of Big and Rich coming into the show.
Right,
you know?
Big and Rich.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you manage to play with all the bands in different times? How do you do?
How do you do that?
Explain us.
Well, I have a calendar. It's a big calendar on the kitchen wall, and I kind of schedule things. But not so much anymore. Now I'm going to schedule a holiday. I need some time off.
Time off.
Yeah.
Okay. About the new album California, why the name California?
Yeah, Rob.
You know, we had a lot of
I don't want to cover Vivian.
we had some esoteric ideas for album titles. Mostly me. I like to have weird titles, like "The Heart Is a Mindless Bird." That was one of the original ideas. But actually, my wife said, "Why don't you just pick like one word that sums it all up?" And then that's how California came to be. And really, like, to me, it's the perfect name for the record. I love it. It just works.
and your roots are from.
Yeah.
Your roots are California.
And the roots of the
Thank you.
band itself.
His roots,
Yeah.
his roots, my roots. Not
Viv was
his.
born in
He
very
was in
eastern California.
Belfast, California.
Islander, right?
Ireland, yeah. But I mean, the band came together. We were all living in LA in the late '80s when we met, and we worked on the original Riverdogs record. And so California was, you know, I've lived most of my life in California. I was born and raised in Ireland. I came to LA when I just turned 20. Now I'm 55, so I've spent most of my life in California.
Yeah, you lost your accent.
Yeah, well, it comes and goes. It depends where I am. So you know, I mean, the record. I mean, it kind of ties in geographically to where some of these guys are from and where we all met and where we did the original record and coming back to LA to make this record. You know, and I don't want to put words in Rob's mouth, but you know, some of the songs are an extension of the original album. The characters and so on and so forth, and a lot of the local references have to do with California, so it was a very appropriate title.
Amazing. How was the experience playing tonight?
Excellent. A great crowd. I mean, it was a whole different thing. We haven't played together in a while, but the crowd gives you the extra push, you know, to do a good job. So, yeah.
And the crew, the sound guys, everybody it was excellent. Monitors are excellent. Front of house is excellent. So when you're comfortable and everybody's working together, it makes our job easier. Because we're not fighting to hear this and that, but the whole vibe on stage is there's always eye contact, there's always laughing, which is the biggest part of it. It's like, 'cause if you don't have fun, it's not really worth it.
There was any particular request from Frontiers in order to the direction of the music of the new album?
The style, you mean, or?
Yeah. They ask you, okay, I want this kind of.
You go.
Don't fight, please.
Well, the suggestion was the suggestion was they would really like something that, you know, was kind of a logical step from the debut CD, and as we kind of embraced that and thought about it, it felt like a gift, to give us a direction. And we just went with that, and I just kind of got lost in that idea, like Viv said, kind of continuing the stories from the debut. And my suggestion was, let's pretend like we've been touring for 2 years. It's now 1993, after the debut. We've been touring for 2 years, and let's make a record. And
we got the same gear, and
yeah. And you analyzed a lot.
I even talked to our original mixer of the first record to get as much information on the technical side as I could. And then Viv, you got all the amps and guitars that you used on the first record, so we kind of went that direction.
But the cool thing was, I think, that we didn't look at a song musically and say, well, does this fit or does that not fit? We played stuff, and if it felt good, we continued with it. If it didn't, none of us said, I don't think this thing's working, let's do something else. It just kind of fell to the wayside. Right. We didn't have discussions about how we were going to write. We just came together and did it in the most kind of organic, easy way. It was unbelievably easy. Like I said, the hard part is actually getting up on a stage and actually remembering how the chords go for me. So,
Babe, any news about Def Leppard?
We're still alive, yeah.
Okay.
2018 will be a big touring year for Def Leppard. North America and UK at least, maybe more shows in Europe, Japan, Australia. We have a lot of places on our list to come visit.
You just went to Argentina not too long ago. Right?
Oh yeah.
How was the experience?
Oh, unbelievable. Buenos Aires is one of the greatest rock cities in the world.
I was there in '95 with Gilby Clarke, and we were with Aerosmith, and it was. If I quit after that gig, I would have fulfilled every fantasy at school that what it's like to be in a rock band doing a concert. The people are wonderful. The food is amazing. Yeah, Argentina's a rock.
Red wine from Argentina. Hello, Malbec. Oh my God.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, there's 3 cities that I always enjoy playing, and I've only played Buenos Aires twice, but it's absolutely in the top 3. Is Buenos Aires, Montreal, and Belfast, my home city. Right. Just great, passionate rock audiences, and I look forward to going back again. It was such a great experience.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of the fans, I mean, I am in the fans group and everything in Facebook, and they were crazy. I mean, they were like, hey, yeah, they follow you to the hotel, or they rent, they book in the hotel.
Our hotel, a big barrier, and the police and the escort, and there's hundreds of people out, and you look out your window, and you can't look out your window, it's just it's crazy. Wow. But awesome.
Let's go there.
I know. Let's go there. Let's do it.
Well, in another 13 years, maybe
we'll
do a one-off in Buenos Aires.
There's anything you want to say to the camera? This is your...
Yeah, stop shining that light in my eye, will you? It's really brutal.
It's my cameraman eye.
Thank you for supporting our band. Yeah. That's what I'll say. Thank you very much.
For the fans for hanging in there with us, too. Yeah.
Thank you for the interview. Thank you for your time. Great band. I love them. I love you guys. Thank you. Okay. And thank you over there. Okay.